Hello everyone and welcome to Rob's Rogues, and today, as you can tell, I am very happy to pick up a figure I've been looking for a very long time. Zatana from the DC Universe Classics 75-year collection. DC Comics 75. Zatana was a figure that I have been searching for quite some time. Really didn't know much about her until Batman the Animated Series, although I know that's not her correct origin where she came from, but they kind of put her into that show, and I just thought she was very interesting. And now she's in the Young Justice cartoon, and because of Batman the Animated Series, I started going back through and trying to find out more about Zatana, and found out her, actual background isn't actually tethered to Batman at all. So I even became more intrigued by Zatana. But she was a figure that I saw on the shelf that I just didn't feel like I wanted to pay the $15 for at first. So I thought, well, I'm only going to buy Batman and Robin stuff. And I thought, well, maybe I'll put together my own little Justice League. So then I started looking for her and went to my local Walmarts where there was like 6 of her on the shelf. Then there was 2, there was 3. And I thought, well, if I just hold out a little bit longer, she'll go on discount. And when I went back one day, they had marked down the figures, but I couldn't find her anywhere. And I thought, great, I missed my opportunity. I hem-hawed too long, and I just went back to my Walmart last Saturday, and she happened to be there. So I don't know if someone like me that I think, oh, I'm going to go buy this figure and I'll go hide it somewhere else, or it looked like Walmart had condensed their clearance section. They had it in 2 different sections, so she might have been at the other end of the store, and they finally moved their clearance section all together, so she may have just been laying with some other random clearance stuff. So I paid $11 for her. $11 was the price tag. I think it came to 12 something. So I was very happy to finally get a hold of Zatana. She looks great. Let's get into the bio real quick. Says Zatana is the daughter of magician Giovanni John Zatara and Cindella, I think I'm saying that right, a sorceress of the mystic homo magic, if I'm saying magi, if I'm saying that right. Like her parents, Zatana is predisposed to magical powers, including element manipulation, transmutation, and teleportation. Her spells are spoken backwards, just as her father once did in an arcane adventure. Zatara first wielded her powers in such an attempt to find and rescue her father from the evil witch Allura. In doing so, the young sorceress teamed with several heroes of the Justice League of America, eventually lending to her membership. Good gravy, Rob. Hopefully you made it through that. If not, mute me for a second and then you can read it yourself. Guess I'm so happy to get the figure. I learned all the ability to read and kind of sound out words. Statistics. First appearance, Hawkman number 4. First series, November 1964. Real name, Zatara. Occupation, she's a magician. Base of operations, San Francisco. Special abilities, genetically immune with the ability to manipulate magic and spells spoken backwards. Has a mnemonic device to intensify her magical focus. See other figures in the wave here. I'm going to probably butcher his name. Kenmei? Sorry if I'm butchering it. Todd Rice, Tyre Gold, Our Man, Zatana, of course, and the Alan Scott Green Lantern. And you can collect all these, collect and connect pieces to build the Ultra Humanate. If I'm saying that correctly. She is a Wave 14 figure. So she's quite a bit back in the line. So you can see the Wave 14 packaging. And this is only at Walmart, exclusive for the 75 years power. I believe this whole entire line was a Walmart exclusive, if I'm saying that right. This did have the $15.97 price tag on it. They had taken it off, and there was a big paper tag just underneath her that said $11. And something I found really funny, that this was $11, and the Wave 19 figures, and I believe that is the Apache Chief Wave, they were $8. So there you go. You have a Wave 19 and then a Wave 14 figures, and there's a $3 price difference. I would have expected these to be $8, but hey, I will gladly pay the $11 for Zatana. And truth be told, I wish I would have paid the 15-16 when she was first available. Great looking figure as I let her fly right off the back here. And she may not stand on this base very well. We'll take a look at her accessories really quick. She does come with the Ultra Humanite right arm, and she comes with a 75-year pin. Nice looking pin. I think I've said before in some of my other reviews, I will let her fall off again. She's just going to lay down for a second. I'm thinking of taking all these Collect and Connect pieces that I have and building my own monster looking Collect and Connect figure. Unless somebody out there is missing this piece and wants to comment down here, maybe we can work something out, but I have lots of different arms, legs, torsos of figures since I've been buying, you know, one figure here from a line, maybe two figures here. I think I may try to assemble my own Collect and Connect beast of a looking figure. So we'll see if I do that or not. Maybe I'll review it if I do, see what I come up with. So now that I've flipped her off the stand a couple different times, take a look at Zatana. Beautiful looking figure. I've always liked Zatana. They've given her fishnet stockings here. Kind of see they're sewn in the back there. Not really great looking sew job, but something this small, it's really kind of hard to probably get them all sewn together. But standing on the shelf, you really don't see that unless you have her turned from the side. Her wand, if you can see it, has the plastic little tie on it so it doesn't fall out of her hand and package. And I don't think I'm going to take this plastic piece off, as the wand is so tiny. I know it would just fall right off and I'd lose it, so I'm just going to leave that on there just like I did Roy's arrow, Green Arrow's arrow. She does wear a hat pretty well. Doesn't stay on there snug or anything like that, but it rests on her head fairly good. It's not moving her around. Of course, I say it stays on her head, and I can't make it stay on her head. There is a little bit of a indentation that she can kind of fit underneath her hair a little bit. But I think she looks really good. As I drop the hat, I think she looks good with it in her hand here. If I can get it positioned in there. There we go. Can have the wand over it like she's getting ready to pull a rabbit out of the hat. She has the normal DC UC women articulation. We'll put the hat down for a second. Does not turn at the waist, and she doesn't have the little hip sockets that allow her to do the splits, but even with the fishnets on, she has a really good range of motion. She can bend at the leg. She does have a twist in the ankle, so, or twist at the thigh, so that's not really hindered too much. And she does have some foot articulation as well. These seem to be a little stiff. I'm not going to force them too much, so my figure doesn't really want to move too much at the ankle, but it has really good arm movement. But yeah, once I felt like a little kid at a candy store when I saw her on the shelf after having just been to this Walmart countless times trying to find her. I'd pretty much given up, and I went to go look for, they had a Martian Manhunter there too, which I've seen countless times, and once I went back for him, she was there. So I thought, well, hey, the person I've been looking for this whole entire time, I was able to find. So Kind of take it from me, if you're on the fence about a figure, break down, pay the 15 bucks, 16 bucks that they were initially, because once they're gone and they start getting marked down in price, that's when they'll really start flying off the shelf. So I don't know if you were as excited about Zatana as I am, but I was very, very happy to finally get a Zatana figure. So this is going to do it for this review. This is Rob for Rob's Rogue signing off and saying we will see you guys next time.